Welcome to the real estate fun game, Agency Fair Housing Review. Here are your instructions. For each question, the answer will appear. You provide the question, just like in that very famous TV game show. You'll get 3 seconds to come up with the answer. Keep track of right and wrong just so you can measure progress. Run this fun game as many times as it takes until you're ready for prime time. Are you ready? Question 1. This form of agency contract gives the agent the broadest powers to act for the principal. What is universal? Question 2. The relationship between a real estate broker to the owner of the property listed for sale by the salesperson is this type. What is a special agent? Question 3. The type of agency that has a real estate salesperson's relationship to the broker. What is general agent? Question 4. An agency contract for personal property may be either of these two things. What is written or oral? Question 5. In most states, an agency relationship between a salesperson and a broker must be this. What is in writing? Question 6. This is the amount of commission that an owner owes a listing broker or a salesperson if the owner finds their own buyer for a property. What is zero? Question 7. The property owner agrees to pay a commission to the agent if a property is sold by anyone during the listing period under the terms of this type of listing. What is exclusive right to sell? Question 8. The owner may sell his or her own property without paying a commission if the agent is appointed by means of either an open listing or this. What is exclusive agency listing? Question 9. In addition to obedience and notice of the material fact, an agent owes a principal this. What is loyalty? Question 10. A broker that does not submit an offer to a seller on behalf of a potential buyer, in addition to failing his duties as a broker, is subject to this. What is disciplinary action by the commission? Question 11. When an agent notices a property deficiency, such as a roof leak, it is their responsibility to do this. What is inform the prospect? Question 13. If a broker receives an oral offer from a potential buyer for a property that is below the advertised selling price or the minimum offered required by the seller, the broker should do this. What is accept the offer and present it to the seller? Question 14. By promoting a property by opinion, such as beautiful landscaping, a broker is using this. What is puffery? Question 15. Unlike destruction of the property, expiration, bankruptcy of the listing broker, this condition is not the cause of the termination of a listing. What is death of the listing broker? Question 16. When a broker or salesperson procures a buyer with the ability and willingness to buy a property, this may be owed even if the seller does not wish to sell a property to a particular person. What is a commission? Question 17. A broker or salesperson is entitled to a commission even if the purchaser goes to the seller and buys the property directly under the doctrine of this. What is procuring cause? Question 18. Accepting an exclusive right to sell without a definite termination date and accepting a net listing may cause a licensee to be this. What is disciplined? Question 19. This clause guarantees a commission to a broker if a sale is made to someone who is introduced to the property by the broker, even though the listing had expired. What is a safety clause or protective clause? Question 20. Providing minority buyers with a limited number of choices, a prohibited activity, is known as this. What is steering or channeling? Question 21. A broker should advise an owner to do this when the owner suggests a property be rented only to females. What is treat all tenants equally? Question 22. All housing prospects are entitled to the same information about the availability of this. What is financing? Fair housing laws also apply equally to resort and second home purchases. That's it for agency and fair housing. Click on some of our other tests as a fun, fast way to learn your real estate terminology.